Hey friends, good morning. Today is January 20th. We're celebrating MLK Day dito sa Amerika, and most of the places I close and non-working today because it's a federal holiday. Pero ako, I have consultations and I have a workshop, I have a mastermind class, but I just want to share with you my work this morning and some thoughts. And siguro gusto kong pag-usapan today yung tungkol sa narcissism. Ayan. So, pakita ko muna ang aking progress kay Magdalena tuloy. Sa aking progress kay Frida Kahlo. So, I worked on her hair and her scarf. So, I've been working on this. Ito yung kanyang scarf, which I did a few days ago. And then yesterday, I did her hair. So, you can see. So, yung form ko pretty much is the right form now. So, sa likod niya, I wanna share the back. Ayan. So, talagang maganda na ang kanyang hairdo. Very Frida. Tapos, it's still bulging. So, I'm gonna even this out. Okay. But today, I want to share with you ang gusto kong pag-usapan, yung dealing with narcissistic people. Yan. So, habang nag-sculpture ako, pag-usapan natin yan. Okay. Wala pa kasi akong magandang camera stand. Sabi ng isang kliyente ko sa YouTube, attorney, palitan mo naman yung camera mo. So, meron akong old iPhone camera stand pero hindi na siya nag-work. And I actually changed my phone to Android. When you change your phone, parang parang you have to relearn everything. So from iPhone to Android, and I don't know why we did it. So kami mag-asawa, we switched to Android, and oh my God. It's a process, So, but I want to talk about narcissism. You know what? So, for this session, I'm just gonna use this for the sculpture. Ito yung rib. So, this will smoothen this out. Ayan. So, yung mga uneven part, you can actually smoothen this with this. Ayan. So, habang nagaganito tayo, and before my next appointment, which is 9 a.m. What time is it now? So I have about 45 minutes. I want to talk about narcissism. Parang lahat tayo naka-encounter na ng mga taong merong narcissistic behavior. And parang feeling ko, lahat naman tayo merong narcissism in us. Kasi lahat tayo merong ego. And, having an ego is not a bad thing. Actually, it's actually good to have a little bit of ego kasi it helps us, na magkaroon ng goal, na magkaroon ng achievement, and it parang pinoprompt niya to parang siya yung motivation, hindi yung ego pero it helps us na magkaroon ng maraming goals and to actually accomplish those goals. So, having an ego is not bad. Pero kung sobra-sobra na, then it's bad. Hey babe, say hello. Here's my husband Randy, by the way. Hey! So we're just starting our day. Pero he's not working because it's MLK Day. Ayan, makulit si Randy. So, dealing with people with narcissism, it's very challenging, and it's very, how do you call it? It's very exhausting, nakakapagod. And I had to deal with someone with narcissism, and I know everybody, nakadeal na with people with narcissism, but I just want to share this. So it's really exhausting. And it's not fun to deal with them kasi yung drama, yung chaos does not stop. So, yun ang pag-uusapan natin. How do you know when someone is actually narcissistic? Sabi ang slow down ng connection ko. I'm so sorry. But, as I said, lahat naman tayo may ego eh, 'di ba? Yung konting ego is okay, kailangan natin yon. Parang yung stress is okay, kailangan din natin yon. Pero yung sobrang ego and sobrang self-centeredness, nagiging problema yon. So, yung narcissism pala, so I had to learn about it, and when I realized that I was dealing with it, I had to really learn and understand it. And I think the way to deal with it, number one, is to educate yourself. So maraming taong narcissistic. And sometimes they do not know na narcissistic pala sila. So I will describe yung mga taong narcissistic parang isang Tasmanian devil na lahat ng dadaanan nila ay parang path of destruction. So parang, everybody that they deal with, they end up fighting with these people. Tapos ang dami nila nagiging kaaway. And, it was very good in the beginning. Tapos, parang paulit-ulit na gano'n. So, nakakapagod. Laging may issue. 'Di ba? And yung narcissistic behavior, it ranges from actually occasional self-centeredness to yung narcissistic personality disorder, or what we call NPD. Yung narcissistic personality disorder, yon ang mahirap. And it's very exhausting to deal with these people. Okay? So ano ba yung mga traits ng mga taong merong NPD or narcissistic personality disorder? By the way, I'm not psychologist. I don't have a psychology training. So I'm just, sharing with you what I have experienced and what I know based on my research. Okay? So, number one key trait, ako may binabasa ako kasi I did my research. Grandiosity. So feeling nila meron siyang exaggerated sense of superiority, often accompanied by fantasies of unlimited success, power, or brilliance. Napaka-powerful niya. Napaka-powerful nila sa paningin nila. At napakayaman nila. At they can do everything and anything. So hindi mo sila po pwedeng banggain. Yan ang kanilang tingin nila sa sarili nila. Number two, this is sad, lack of empathy. They have difficulty understanding yung feelings ng iba. Yan. So, wala silang pakialam kung sa mga mararamdaman ng ibang tao. Nakakasakit sila, nakakaperwisyo sila, wala sa kanila yon. Yung pinagsamahan, relationship, wala sa kanila yon. Kaya nga sabi ko, dinidescribe ko, parang para silang merong, parang silang Tasmanian devil. Nakita nyo, yung cartoon na pag dumaan siya, wasak lahat. Alam mo yon. So nothing positive comes out of the relationship. Parang sa simula lang, habang may pakinabang, pero pag wala ng pakinabang, then destructive na yung behavior. And then another trait, ito importante, manipulative tendencies. So napakagaling nilang mag-manipulate. Actually, may mga na-experience din ako na hindi sila mismo yung humaharap. Nandun lang sila, nakatago sila, and akala mo mabait. Meron silang mga pinapalabas na, mga, akala mo totoo, And yung pala, it's one way of manipulating people. Kaya, this is just part of the grand design, 'di ba? Na manipulative tendencies. And with that, they also lie. So maraming mga people with narcissistic personality disorder, you don't even know kung ano yung katotohanan sa mga sinasabi nila, because in order to manipulate people, Talagang nagsisinungaling sila. So, ang dami nilang version ng kanilang story. So, kung sino yung kaharap nila, yun ang, meron siyang version doon. Tapos, pag iba naman yung kaharap nila, meron sila ibang version. It's very exhausting to deal with that, diba? Pero that's part of their manipulation process. Yan. So, minsan mabait, minsan nakakatakot, minsan kala mo kakampi mo, yung pala kaaway mo. Tapos, may mga magaling na manipulators na sila talaga yung, hindi sila yung humaharap. So, ibang tao yung ginagamit nila para ma-accomplish yung kanilang goal. Ayan. So, yung mga people with narcissistic personality disorder, parang yung mga tao, hindi tao parang mga tools lang sila or gamit na in the meantime na napapakinabangan ka nila or na-accomplish mo yung gusto nila, okay ka. Pero kung hindi mo na ma-accomplish or yung hindi mo na magawa yung gusto nila, ano na sila, bad ka na sa kanila or wala ka nang pakinabang sa kanila. So, isang trait nila yung manipulation. Yan. Okay? To serve yung kanilang grand design. Mahirap pag-manipulate ng tao, lagi ka nagsisinungaling. So, kung sinong kaharap mo, and then ending, pag pinagharap-harap, hindi totoo, o kaya takot ka nang humarap kasi ang dami mong kasing nanungaling ang ginawa. Diba? Another thing is merong silang need for admiration. So, kailangan dapat mo sila laging pinupuri, binibigyan ng atensyon. Dapat sila yung laging the best. Diba? The best person, the best leader, the best individual. So, kung hindi mo na magawa yun, hindi ka na good sa kanila. Ayan. So, lagi silang, they always want to have the final word to say or the final decision, So, isa yon sa mga traits ng mga taong narcissistic. So, dapat sila lagi ang bida. And hindi na po pwedeng maging bida yung iba o kaya hindi na po pwedeng magaling yung iba. Folks, ang pinag-uusapan natin dealing with people with narcissism. Okay? Baka lost na po kayo. If you're watching, please say hi naman to me, So, gusto ko lang kwento-kwento while doing my sculpture habang nagre-relax. Kasi after this, I'm going to have a consultation. I have to work today. Although some people in America are not working because of MLK. Okay? Hey, babe, what did you say?
I said hello. I'm one of those people not working.
My husband said he's one of the people not working. Okay, so another thing is they have a fragile self-esteem. Despite parang they're very confident, they're actually highly sensitive of criticism or perceived slights, So, konting may masabi ka lang na hindi maganda, offended na agad, or kaaway ka na agad, konting opinion na hindi pasok dun sa kanilang opinion, if you have a different opinion na hindi naman talagang directed sa kanila, hindi ka na good. So, napaka-fragile ng kanilang self-esteem. And sabi ng mga experts, ito daw narcissistic behavior. Ano daw yan? May mga unresolved insecurities or trauma. Yan. So, it's not very fun to deal with them kasi walang solusyon sa mga issues. 'Di ba? Napaka-toxic and negative ng behavior. So, kung very, positive ka, hindi talaga kayo magkakasundo or you'll just end up leaving because natotoxic ka na rin 'di ba? So, that's the last thing that you want. Yung you associate yourself with someone who's narcissistic, hindi mo alam yung pala yun, and then dati kang positive, naging negative ka na rin. Naging toxic na rin yung behavior mo. 'Di ba? So, Siguro, lahat talaga makaka-encounter ng people with narcissism. And it's siguro sa isang banggit ko pa na narcissism, I'm going to have to drink my coffee again. Parang kulang pa yung coffee ko for this morning. So, the worst thing also is when they don't know na meron pala silang mga narcissistic behavior. So, akala lang nila normal, yun ang kinalakihan nila. Siguro sa family nila, okay lang yun. Kasi walang nakakaalam na ganun sila. Pero ganun pala. It's so hard because, most of them hindi rin nagiging successful because they always end up fighting with people around them. So, kung sa tingin nyo, meron kayong mga narcissistic tendencies, may mga professional help naman dyan eh. Tsaka, yung self-awareness is important. Okay? Yung mga narcissistic po kasi, they hurt people, especially yung mga close sa kanila. Like yung family nila, yung asawa nila, yung anak nila, kapatid nila, and napaka-good nila doon sa mga taong hindi sila kilala. Talagang nakaka-apekto ito doon sa family dynamics because for some reason, they really attack yung people around them na mahal sila. So siguro, meron silang mga unresolved issues sa sarili nila, mga gusto nilang patunayan, or meron silang mga fragile self-esteem. And they feel na yung family nila, parang yun ang kanilang mga kaaway. Parang that's so wrong, di ba? So, how do you... okay, so, sa isang konteksto ng family relationship naman, how do you know kung meron kang narcissistic family member? Okay, number 1. They demand attention and control. So, laging sila dapat ang bida. Okay? So, they dominate the conversation. Dapat sila ang laging merong, huling sasabihin. And sa pagdedesisyon, dapat sila lagi ang masusunod. Sa kulturang Pilipino, of course, 'di ba, yung pamilya, yung magulang, sila ang masusunod. Pero makikita mo yung family member na narcissistic, laging dapat yung kagustuhan niya ang mangyayari. And doon sa family dynamics na yun, minamanipulate yung ibang family members para gawin yung gusto niya. Number 2, yung mga narcissistic, nagtathrive sila sa mga chaotic environment. So nagkikreate sila ng distortion sa family. So pinag-aaway yung mga family members kasi doon sila, sa tingin nila, yun ang kanilang strategy para makonquer yung family nila or yung grupo nila. They create chaos. 'Di ba? Kasi pag chaotic, kanya-kanya, and mas madali niya napapasunod or namamanipulate yung family members kung merong chaos. Tapos, they also do not care about the personal limitations ng family members nila, whether physical, emotional, or financial. So, kung kahit maubos nila ang kayamanan ng pamilya o kaya kahit makasakit sila sa kanilang mga kapwa, kamag-anak, mga pamangkin, mga pinsan, they just don't care kasi ang importante sa kanila yung agenda nila. And sometimes yung agenda nila hindi man material no? Parang to prove na sila ay bida or magaling, which is just so bad, 'di ba? So, wala na silang empathy, wala sa kanila yung relationship, kaya nga, laging magulo kasi wala nang ibang kinukonsider kundi yung kanilang kagustuhan. Tapos, they also disregard accountability. So, laging iba ang may kasalanan. So, they refuse to take responsibility for their actions, often blaming or rewriting events. So, lagi silang may version ng kanilang events. Kung hindi na magkaayos o magkagulo-gulo, laging ang may kasalanan ay ibang tao, hindi sila. 'Di ba? So, it's really exhausting kasi hindi mo sila mapapaamin ng responsibility. Laging, si ganyan, ganyan. Laging si ganyan, may ginawa. So, they do not accept responsibility. They blame yung kanilang kapatid, kamag-anak, yung kanilang katrabaho. And meron silang version ng kanilang story na ibang-iba sa katotohanan. And that's part of the manipulation. Okay? So, ang effect ng narcissism sa family, magko-coffee na ako, is, from frustration to like really, grabe. Kasi sometimes people go to court, family members go to court, or yung mga business partners, nag-e-end sila sa court. And in some cases, nag-uuwi pa siya sa violence. Ayan. Domestic violence, di ba? Kaya nga yung mga abuser, common sa kanila na meron silang mga narcissistic personality disorder. As I said, hindi po ako therapist. I'm just sharing with you what I learned. Okay? So, how do you deal with people with narcissism? Diba? Kasi it's really hard. It's very frustrating, kasi parang yung drama and chaos will never end with them. It's so negative and so toxic, So, how do you deal with them? Okay. Before that, kukuha muna ako ng coffee ko, before I share with you. And sana, tong Facebook natin wag mamatay. Kasi, ang pangit daw ng connection namin Slow yung connection namin. Hold on na. I'm back! Okay. So, hinanap ko pa yung kape ko doon sa kwarto. Anyway. So, paano bang strategy to deal with family members or people with narcissism? Sabi ko nga, diba, lahat tayo makaka-encounter ng ganyan. And depende doon sa degree ng inyong makaka-encounter na taong may narcissistic behavior. By the way, I'm actually spraying water kasi nagda-dry na naman si Frida Kahlo. I just want to show her to you. Okay? Ganda na, no? So, hopefully next week I can work on the details na. Pina-flatten ko lang yung mga spots. Okay. Okay, so number 1, educate yourself. You have to understand narcissistic behavior. Okay. Can demystify their actions and help you manage your expectations. Ayan. So, educate. And I had to learn so many things about this. I-accept mo that this behavior is unlikely to change drastically. And then yung mga patterns na to ingrained na. So if you're dealing with this, expectation mo, hindi mababago to ng madalian. Now, number 2, set boundaries. Clearly define what behavior you will and you will not tolerate. So, minsan, okay lang, lalo na kung mahal mo sa buhay, 'di ba, tinotolerate mo yung mga ginagawa, okay lang, kaibigan mo, pero you have to determine kung ano yung pwede mong itolerate tsaka yung hindi mo pwedeng itolerate. Okay? Now, you have to enforce these boundaries when violated. Yan. Number 3, maintain emotional distance. Why? Because as I said, it's very exhausting to deal with people with narcissism. You can never win with them kahit sa anong argument. So stay detached from their attempts to provoke you. Ayan. Hi, Tita Polly of California. We're talking about narcissism, Tita, in dealing with people with narcissism. So maintain emotional distance. You can never win with any arguments with them. So if they're trying to provoke you or belittle you, just step back. Emotional detachment does not mean indifference, but it protects your mental health. As I say, yung mga taong merong narcissism, they are very exhausting. And, hi Maggie of Colorado, how are you? I hope you're enjoying your day, my friend. I miss you. Hey, I hope you join us on our gala, February 14. Si Randy. We'll see you, Maggie, on February 14. Mark your calendar. By the way, Dr. Jose Rizal Legacy International Foundation will have our gala on February 14 sa Colorado Springs po.
I will be there.
We're gonna be there, and si Mark Mabasa will be our performer. So, napakaganda po yan. It's very good. So, Maggie, I hope you join us, and your family. It's going to be February 14 from 5 to, I believe, until 10 or 11. Yan. So, Mark Mabasa will be performing. Okay, so we're talking about dealing with people with narcissism. Whether somebody you know, co-worker, family member, or, loved ones, and a corgi. So maintain emotional distance. This is important for your mental health, because they are very, very exhausting, very challenging to work with. Your emotional and mental health mo will be affected because there's no solution to the problem. It's like one problem after another. Yung mga toxic people, I was just reading something, sabi doon, stay away from negative people because they always have an issue. They always have a problem with every solution. Kaya hindi ka na makatapos ng problema because one after another, there's always a problem. And then instead of focusing on that person, focus on yourself. Now, prioritize your well-being, seeking support from trusted friends. Ayan. So I had to learn how to do all of that, And because I once dealt with someone with narcissism and I'm still dealing with that person. So instead of focusing on that, I want to focus on myself. Now, avoid enabling. Ito po. Sometimes kasi may mga tao na nag-i-enable dito sa kanila dahil sa pakinabang. That's one thing. Kasi kung alam mo nang mali ang ginagawa, wag mo nang suportahan. 'Di ba? Kasi hindi lang yan, we see that commonly now, alam mo nang mali, alam mo na maraming mga ginagawang hindi tama, but because of pakinabang, sinusuportahan mo pa or ini-enable mo. So, wag mong suportahan yung mga maling behavior. Okay? Now, seek support kung ikaw ay naging victim ng narcissism. There's so many support groups. You can talk to a professional, you can talk to a therapist, and they can offer tools and can help you navigate yung mga challenging relationships. As I say, it's very challenging and exhausting to deal with them. I just want to show you my progress. Okay. Yan. So, nagawa ko na yung scarf niya. Now, siguro next week this coming week, this week na, I'll focus on the face na. Tapos I'll use my tool. Hi, Jane. Good morning. We're talking about dealing with people with narcissism. Okay. So seek support because there's so many support groups. There are professionals who can help you deal with them. You know, as I said, it's exhausting, it's challenging to work with these people. And but you know what? There are tools to help you. And you know, there are strategies you can employ to protect yourself. This is really a matter of self-protection. In extreme cases, you know, narcissistic family members can be very abusive or meron talaga silang total disregard for the welfare of other members of the family. So yun ang yun ang dapat yung tignan. Because you can get help, you know. So most people who abuse are also narcissistic. That's what I discover dealing with many abused women as an immigration lawyer. In conclusion, okay, syempre, if you're dealing with a family member with this type of behavior, hindi mo naman pwede basta-basta itapon na lang or, you know, or disregard totally yung relationship. You still have to, you know, work, and sometimes you still have to work with those people. But I want to say na it requires patience, awareness, and firm boundaries. You have to set your boundaries kasi pag hindi mo sinet yung boundaries mo, you will be exhausted, you will become toxic, and you will become negative. And make sure na you prioritize your own happiness and your own health. Huwag kang magpapapressure sa mga taong ganito. Okay? Educate yourself, understand this behavior, adjust your expectation kasi hindi sila magbabago. Kahit siguro prayers. But I believe in miracle. I believe in the power of prayers. And set your boundaries, your emotional distance mo. You have to protect yourself. You have to protect your mental health. Focus on yourself. Focus on the things that you want to do, that you want to accomplish. Focus on your own happiness instead of focusing on this person. And then seek help. Ayan. Just remember that you're loved, you're cared for, and God is always loving and supporting us. I actually have a consultation na. Meron akong client, I have to work today. But I want to share with you kung anong natapos ko. So I have 14 minutes left. So I did the scarf, and then now I can do the ears and then the hair. So pinaganda natin yung hair talaga ni Frida Kahlo. Ayan. So I hope you're enjoying your day today. Today is a federal holiday. And walang pasok, most of us, but I have to work. And see you until next time. Bye-bye po. Salamat. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.